Namaste, my beautiful creatures. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Liz with Sneak Peek Sarah. How's everybody doing? This is your monthly readings for September 2021. And we are starting off with Virgo season. So happy birthday to any Virgos out there. I hope you're enjoying your month. And we're just going to do these monthlies. Alright, guys? So as always, Virgos, follow your own intuition in any situation. Take what resonates with you. Let go what does not resonate with you. This is solely for your entertainment only. Okay, guys? So I always pre-shuffle my cards. Yeah, I already know the routine. I don't got to keep repeating that. But I always shuffle them again in front of you guys. And we're going to get you your reading. We're going to get shadow side cards out today for the month. One for the first half of the month and one for the second half. And we'll get some love oracle cards for you guys, all right? So let's see what's going on here for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September 2021. Spirit guys, first source, please keep us connected to our higher selves at all times. Please show us clear, honest messages for Virgo for September 2021. What is going on here for my Virgos? What is Virgo's overall energy coming in this month? Communication. Okay, Virgo. So you're either looking at social medias, dating, swiping left and right on dating apps, or you're communicating with somebody, maybe in a romantic sense. But this is all about communication, okay? This is fast energy here. This is things happening very quickly, communication coming in very quickly, or you're communicating with somebody very quickly, but you're taking action on communication and connecting with somebody here, okay, guys? This is also known as the Cupid arrows. So this can be you talking to somebody you are romantically interested in, all right? Let's see what else is going on here for my Virgos for September 2021. Yes, a new passionate beginning. So definitely I feel like somebody started a new cycle here when it comes to passion, romance. You could be finding somebody very sexually attractive. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo energy here. Or you could be embodying that energy because there's a lot of fire here. You're starting off with fire. Ace talks about ideas, new inspirations, new beginnings when it comes like a new sexual relationship. You know what I mean? Also, we have the Four of Swords. So this is a new beginning after you took time for yourself, or you need to take time for yourself before you start this new beginning. This talks about break. This talks about taking some time for yourself. Okay, so it's possibly some of y'all has been taking a lot of time for yourselves lately, and you want to now incorporate somebody in your life. We have the Judgment card. So something you thought was over or not, how we say, something you thought was over, or a situation you dealt with that you thought, you know, that it ended, or something that you could have possibly been trying to do that didn't work out the first time around. Judgment talks about second chances, talks about being called to your higher calling. So I feel like for a lot of my Virgos this month, you're getting called to take some time for yourself, because you're about to embark in a new adventure, in a new journey. Yes, things are about to change. You got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is fortune after this is things turning around for you. This is the karma wheel, in other words. So what goes up must come down. So you're up in the game. You're gonna, you know, I mean, it don't always happen that way, but there's gonna be some type of form of change. That's what it is. So let's say you're up, you know, this is a change. Something might bring you down, or if you're down, this is a change. Something might bring you back up. This is the journey of life. This is the seasons. This is going through the process of life, okay? So we do take control of this wheel, but sometimes we need to learn how to let God take the wheel and trust the universe to bring us what we deserve in life. Here you are, my Virgos, King of Pentacles. This is you ready to, you know, this is you in your, basically in your power. Or you could be dealing with an earth sign, another earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus person. Possibly have either Aquarius or Pisces in their energy also. So you could be dealing with somebody that is very loyal, very logic, somebody that likes to plan things out, likes to take their time, okay? See what else we got going on here for my Virgos. It's going to force you to make a decision. You're taking time out to ponder this decision. This decision you have to make is, you know, whether or not you're ready for a new cycle, whether or not you're ready for change. Okay, so a lot of y'all are, you know, about to go through a major life change. This is destiny, the wheel of destiny. So you could be going through something very life changing right now, and you have to decide if you're ready. You know, it's like you need to take time out so you can get ready. It's about letting go of the past and moving into your future. That's what the Two of Wands talks about. It's about knowing that you've done everything you could in a previous situation, and now you're ready to embark in something new. So this is you already making the decision, but this is you pondering the decision. Spirit's telling you there's a lot of communication. You're going to start something new, but you need some time for yourself. You need to make sure this is what you want. Are you ready to let go of the past in order to move into your future? And we have the World here. So that means that you have to close out one cycle in order to open a new cycle, okay? For some of you, this could have been a cycle that's been closed and it's coming back around for a second chance. So in other words, is maybe something you thought wasn't going to prosper or turn into something. Now that it's coming back around, the opportunity, it might, you know, you have another second chance to take action on it. That's what I mean. So maybe you had some prior invitation or some prior somebody that tried to get with you back in the day, and you know, it's like a missed opportunity, y'all couldn't get together or something like that, but now it's coming back around full circle. So this is giving you a new opportunity to take action. Maybe before the last time you didn't take action on it, this time, you know, you want to take action. So, you know, it's about really thinking things through and making sure you're ready to move into your future. All right, guys, I really do feel that for a lot of my Virgos, y'all going through a change, life-changing situation right now. Things are changing, you know, pretty fast for you with the Eight of Wands. But I do feel like there is definitely a new beginning here. All you got to do is close out an old cycle. With the Two of Wands in the World, is about closing out an old cycle so you can enter the new cycle. With the Judgment, it's about you being called to take action on this new opportunity is being presented to you. It could be opportunity that came around in the past and you didn't take it, and now it's coming back again. But this is, you're being called to take action now. You're being called to address it. You're being called to make a decision. Okay, so you have to make a decision. Is this what you want, or is this not what you want in your future? All right, so I want to take out 2 cards, right, for my Virgos here. I am going to take out 4 more cards for love, but I want to take out 2 cards on your shadow side to see what 2 things are affecting y'all the most this month. The shadow side are the things that we need to work on, the things that hinder us, the things that we kind of need to focus on when it comes to our own flaws in life, and when it comes to the things that we do to, you know, look at that, calling the storm. Wow. That's for your first half of September, okay, Virgos? Let's get one more card for your second half. You're being called to action because you're forgetting yourself. The second side of this month. But when I put it together, you're being called to action. You're being called to make decisions for yourself. You're being called to stop always trying to make other people happy and focus on making yourself happy at this time. Now, what I do want to do is read you a little bit of the, a little bit of the quotes that come in here so you understand a little bit. I'm going to read you the calling out the storm quote so you can understand what that means. It says, power comes from not from the inside, but from connection and integration to a greater whole. So it's telling you to look at the bigger picture in your life, to stop looking at the little smaller things, but to look at the whole. Look at the whole situation at the whole. I feel this is all about the whole month here. You are debating whether or not you want to move into this new cycle. You want to let go of an old cycle here, okay, Virgos? And you're being called to, you know, connect with other people. So not only connect, but make decisions for yourself at that. A lot of people might not understand that, but it's about not making others happy, but making yourself happy. You see, when we talk about forgetting oneself, it says time has an eternal presence, not fleeting, but locked. No progress is no regress either. So if you go backwards, you're not progressing nothing. The further back you go in life, that you keep holding on to anything in the past, you're not going to move forward. So it's letting you know you need to start putting yourself first. You need to move forward. You need to how you say, you need to go to the beat of your own drums within your heart. That's what it's saying. And calling the storm is like really connecting with the people that truly are meant for you, the people that are truly, that you truly, getting yourself out of that chaotic energy and moving into a more calm shores. This reminds me a little bit of the Six of Swords energy when I see this, because it's coming out of this rocky situation to go into a more peaceful situation. So I feel like a lot of y'all are letting go. Your past has some type of turbulence to it, okay? Some type of storm, let's say. Okay, and you either let go of that so you can move into something more calmer for you, something more valuable for you in life at that, because once you start thinking of other people and put yourself in the back burner, you're really not taking care of yourself. You need to push to the limit. You need to move towards your peace. You need to find peace within yourself. You need to start satisfying your own needs. You need to heed your own calling. You need to listen to who you are as a person, Virgo. You need to start listening to your heart. Your heart is speaking for you. Your heart is telling you, what about me? You're thinking about everybody's heart, but do you think about our heart, the one that you carry within your chest? Are you thinking about us? Are you thinking about your higher good and yourself at this point? Or are you putting yourself in positions where things are turbulent, things are going to be rocky, things are going to be stressful? You see? So it's about letting go of that stressful past and moving into something more peaceful, that fire, that this is letting go of the, because I know a lot of people interpret these cards differently, but I'm an intuitive reader. So when I see pictures, there's certain messages that come out to the pictures. And I feel like your past holds a lot of anger. This is fire. This is like, that Leo, Sag, Aries energy, this fire here, okay? This is fire. This is I don't know if y'all understand this reference, but it's like that Mars energy, thinking, thinking logically but not thinking with your heart. And then this space here, this clear beautiful blue sky here, is thinking with your heart. So it's about letting go of certain aspects of yourself, letting go of this past aspect that brought you problems and moving into calmer waters, moving into something more peaceful, choosing a new path, choosing a path that changes things around for you. This is somebody in a crossroads. This is somebody trying to get from this path to this path. This is choosing to let go of things you can no longer put energy into, or that it's completed, things that you already went through, you already experienced. Spirit's telling you, move to something, to the unknown, move into the unexperienced, move to things that you have never experienced before in your life, so that new things, new opportunities come into your life, new cycles can start. So it's about letting go of an old cycle and opening up to a new cycle, okay, guys? A lot of my Virgos are going to be working on in September on how to close out one cycle and open a new cycle. That's what I'm getting at. But it's about putting yourself first. It's about listening to how you feel, listening to your heart, okay, guys? It's about really, really knowing that your highest good is, you're being called to listen to yourself. With the Judgment card, you're being called to a higher level. It's like the universe is calling your number so you can start doing the deed, God's will. In other words, it's like it's your time to start doing things the way it's meant to be done. You're being called to your higher self. It's a judgment call. It's a wake up call. It's letting you know that there's something has to change. You're being called upon this change. You need to make a decision. But before you can start this new cycle with the Ace of Wands, you have to close out the old cycle. Things need to change. You need to really think about this situation. This King of Coins and the Swords and the Four Swords are actually working hand in hand in this reading, because it's telling you that, the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very logical. They like to plan things out. And then the Four Swords is telling you to take a break for yourself, to get yourself, rejuvenate yourself, to be able to go ahead and, rest and get your energy up and think about things and, make decisions, make more logical decisions. This is a Libra energy card. So this is telling you to be more balanced. And, in order for you to be more balanced in the decision you're about to make, you got to take time for yourself. You got to really know what you want. You got to really know that this is what you want. Okay? So a lot of y'all are in the crossroads and you have to make a decision. Are you going to hold on to the past and move into your future, or are you going to keep holding on to the past? But there's definitely a new beginning here. This is all about new beginnings, but this is all about closing out cycles, okay? This is about change. This is you being called for change, to change your path, to change the path you're on. That's pretty much what I'm getting. The Two of Wands is diagonal to the Judgment card. You're being called to pick a new path. All right, guys. So think about that for this month of September, because like I said, the first half of September, calling the storm, is like, you know, connecting with people, you know, like you're moving into certain things, but you're still not listening to yourself. This is why the second half is say, stop forgetting yourself. Stop forgetting who you are. You're people pleaser, or somebody that wants to make everybody else happy, you know, or there's some things within your how you say let me see how can I put this in a better, different terminology for you guys. It's like, this is that you're being called to do something that's meant for your higher good, all right, in the first half of the month. And you have to make this decision. This decision has to be about you. It can't be about nobody else, whether you got a family, you know, a husband, a wife, kids, whatever. This is a decision that has to be done upon you. This cannot be a decision because you want to make everybody else happy. This has to be a decision that can make you happy, help you out. The shadow side of this of your cards up here is telling you you're always thinking about everybody else. When are you going to learn how to think about yourself and put yourself first, and be called to your destiny? You're being called for your destiny. Okay, with the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune next to each other, you're being called for your destiny. It's time for you to take take on your destiny. You know, it's time for you to take that path. You have a path. And Spirit's telling you to follow your new path because it's going to lead you to your destiny. Let go of the old path. There's nothing else you can do with the old path. It is a completed path because you have the World card here. So you need to close out one cycle so you can begin this new divinely guided path, which is, you know, your destiny is being called. You're being called to follow your destiny. This is going to bring you towards your destiny. Okay? Let's get some love oracle cards for my Virgos. We're going to get 3 love oracle cards. So this can be the way you feel about love or the person you're dealing with. All right, guys. So let's see what comes out here for my Virgos for September 2021. Healthy choices. Look at that. I told you. You got to start making choices for yourself. You got to start thinking of yourself. It says making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. This is about you being called to your higher calling. Is your destiny is to be happy. Is not to be miserable or sad or frustrated. No, that path is here. That miserable, sad, frustration, anger, all that is in that old path. That fire energy. Your new path is clarity. It's clear. It's blue. It's sunny. It's a new path that's meant for you. All right. You got to start taking care of yourself, Virgos. You got to start loving yourself more. Look at that. You got the coughing. It's telling you endings. You got to end certain things so you can have new beginnings. You see that? Your love oracle cards. So this is about a relationship, ending one relationship and entering a new relationship. All right. This is about, you know, growth. This is about you learning how to love yourself first, pretty much, and letting go of things that don't longer serve you, that don't love you. You got to love yourself first. You got to put yourself out there first. You got to take care of yourself. You always take care of everybody else, Virgos. You got to start taking care of yourself. And you find happiness within, you know. You don't find it through exterior stuff, but by connecting with others, you'll know where your path will lead you, because your soul resists the connection that it don't want. When your soul is resisting, that's when you have toxic relationship. When your soul resists the relationship because it's not meant for you. When you have a real soul connection or bond with somebody, it's not resistant. It goes with the flow. Spirit's telling you wasted a lot of time looking at things through these shiny some shiny glasses here, you know what I mean? Your perception is out of focus. You were seeing things differently. You wasn't seeing the whole picture. You was only seeing what you wanted to see. So now it's trying to show you the whole picture. This is exactly what I was telling you earlier about. You're focused on the little details, but you're not focused on your whole destiny, on what your future really is meant for you, what you're meant for your future, what your destiny is. And your destiny is telling you to get out of the past and move into a future, because you're on basically to get back on your path. It's to get you back on the path that you're meant to be on. I feel like some of y'all got off your path because y'all thought you had to do something. You had to you know, complete a situation or deal with a situation that you was dealing with. But Spirit's telling you that situation's over and done with. It's time to walk a new path. It's time to walk your path of destiny. It's time to go after the things that are meant for you, that you deserve, the things that I want to give you. The universe wants to give you something, but you have to be open. In order to be open to receive things from the universe, you have to make room for it. You have to let go of the things that no longer serve you. All right, guys? So look at that in the bottom, and I'm going to get it in the bottom of the deck. You was dealing with a karmic relationship. This things it made you feel like you had to run away. There was triggers, turmoil, resentment. Then I tell you, but these are lessons that you had to learn, because you need to learn how to let go and love you, love yourself. So you are dealing with the person, whoever you are dealing with now is a karmic relationship, is to teach you how to love yourself. So Virgos, learn how to love yourself. Learn how to love, you know, how to accept who you are. Learning how to be kind to yourself, nurture yourself. That's all part of, you know, right here, your self-love, making healthier choices. Okay, guys, you have to make healthier choices in your life. You have to, you know what's good for you, know what's not good for you, and the things that are no longer good for you, they're over and done with. There's nothing else you can do. The situation is done. There is a completion here. Coffins is about completion. It's about things ending completely, cycles ending to start new cycles. You know, this is like saying that old you is dead and gone. The new you is trying to emerge. It is also, the energy I'm getting here is like the phoenix rising. So you have to understand that you have to completely burn the ashes in order for the phoenix to rise. So you have to close out old cycles for the new cycles to start. Okay, guys, that has been your September reading for my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're being called to your higher good. You're being called for your destiny. It's telling you to close out old cycles, because you have a new cycle starting with a lot of love and passion here. So remember that, guys. Focus on making yourself happy, because you're used to making everybody else happy. You need to make healthier choices, which includes self-love, self-care, being happier. All right? I love you guys. As always, namaste. Goodbye.